and welcome back to another Dice Tower review. I'm Judy, and this is Michael from the Nerd Shelves. Today we're going to talk about Gudetama.
Gudetama is a trick-taking card game for 2 to 7 players. It is actually based off of a Japanese animation of the same name.
Yeah, you know, if you translate directly, it's actually lazy egg.
Lazy egg. I love it.
And you will see them on the card.
And that's why it's called the Tricky Egg card game. The
Yes.
trick-taking, tricky egg card game.
That's quite fun.
Yeah, but how does it play? Let's find out.
Okay, Gudetama. So this card deck, there are numbers from 1 to 14. And there are some dots indicating how many numbers of that cards throughout the game in the whole deck.
Yeah. Now, how the game works is each player is going to start with 7 cards.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the game is quite simple. On your turn, you have the option of either first playing a number card that is higher than the card that was played before it, or the same. So it can be the same or higher, or play the lowest card in your hand.
That's quite straightforward.
Very straightforward. And how the game works is everybody at the table, in turn order, plays 1 card. Whoever plays the highest card wins the trick, and they take the cards. So, for example, I might start by playing a 9.
So now I have to play either 9 or higher or the lowest card in my hand.
That's right.
So that's do 13.
Okay, so Judy wins the trick, and Judy gets the cards. And now, because she won the trick, she leads, and she plays the next card.
So if I do a 7,
Then I might say I'm going to do a 10, and I win the trick. Now, we're going to keep doing that until we only have 1 card left in our hand. Now, in most trick-taking games, winning the trick is important. And in this game, it is important because you want to play your card first. You want to lead. However, you do not want to win the last trick of the round.
that's not good.
Because what happens is, this is the last card. I play my final card. I have a 4. And Judy plays
My last card.
2. So I won the trick. But that's not good because I won the trick, and the card that I played is now what I score. So I keep the card in front of me in my score pile. Then we reshuffle all the cards,
Yep.
and we play again.
and then so on. Just carry on.
And so on and so on. Now, here's the trick.
Here's the trick.
The trick. You do not want to score points. When you get to 21 points, you are eliminated.
So then you lose.
So then you lose.
I will be very bad at this game.
Exactly. Now, if we both played the same card, for example, if my last card was a 4 and your last card was a 4, there's a 4, whoever played
Yeah.
the card last will win the trick.
Say I'm the last one play the card.
That's
Now I take those, but
Yep.
I keep a 4.
That's right. You have to keep the 4. Exactly. And the other rule is there are 2 special cards in the deck. For example, number 1. If number 1 is played for the final card, that means every single person at the table has to score the card they played, no matter what.
Wow.
So nobody wins the final trick. So if I
Okay.
played a 1, and there's only 2 of us right now, we would both put our cards, including my 1, in
Yeah.
our score pile.
That's not good because I'm scoring higher.
That's right. Exactly.
All
And
right.
the other special card is the 14, which is the highest card. So what that means is, if you play a 14 and win the trick, you do not get to lead the next turn.
You don't.
No, usually the winner of the trick gets to lead out on the next turn and play the next card. But because 14 is the highest card in the deck, it's too easy to win.
Yeah.
So you win the trick, but you get to choose somebody else at the table to lead the next turn.
So anyone but you.
Anyone but you. Exactly. And that is the entire game.
All right. So the game carry on until the first player who get the 21 points in the scoring pile.
Yep.
And then everyone count their scores. The players who get the lowest score is the winner of Gudetama.
Exactly.
There you go. That's Gudetama.
That is
How
Gudetama.
easy is that?
It's not that easy, actually. There is more strategy than I thought there was going to be. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, I can't beat you when I play this game. All I can think about is I'm gonna try to play cards not to collect them.
Right.
But it's actually not good because you want to collect them when you can and then leave the last card to be the lowest number.
Right.
But somehow you just keep getting me to get the highest number to be the last card. And
Yeah.
that's not good.
There's a lot of thinky strategy in there because you're right. You want to win tricks throughout the round. You just don't want to win the last trick.
Yeah.
So now if I'm leading, it's like, oh boy, do I play my highest card? Because if I play my highest card and it's higher than anything you have in your deck,
Chances are.
you have to play the lowest
Yes.
card out of your hand.
Yeah.
And I want you to get rid of low cards because if you have low cards for your last trick, chances are you're not going to win
Yeah.
it. So there's this whole thinky strategy of how do I get you to play your low cards, but also getting rid of my low cards.
And there are only 7 in our hands.
There are only 7 cards
So
in your
it goes
hand.
fast.
It goes pretty fast, yeah. Now, the game is fun. The game is based off of a Northern European card game. And it's a great game. I mean, I will play this game anytime anybody wants to play it.
Yeah. I think it's family friendly too.
It is family friendly. However, my one issue is that I will play this game with a regular deck of cards.
Yeah, even though it's only 1 to 13.
That's right.
But you can sub it with easily,
That's right. This deck has 1 to 14, and it's not, each number doesn't have 4 in the deck. Some have 5, some have 6, some have 4 of those in the deck. Whereas a regular deck of cards is 1 to 13 with the Jack, Queen, and King,
Yep.
and there's only 4 of each one. Doesn't matter. You could still play this with a regular deck of cards.
Yeah.
So, I like the game.
Yeah.
Would I go out and buy this just for the game? Probably not. Unless you are a fan of Gudetama itself. And again, there are funny, cute little egg pictures and comics on the cards. That's great. If you're a fan or a collector, absolutely go ahead and buy it. But you can literally just play it with a deck of cards.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But other than that, the game itself is fun.
Yes, I agree. So that is Gudetama for our review today.
Yes.
Until next time,
Go ahead and play more games.
take care.
Bye.